In the heart of the Philippines stands a shrine unlike any other, nestled among the hills of Rizal province in the city of Antipolo. It is here that millions of pilgrims gather every year, walking in prayer, bearing candles and flowers to pay homage to a sacred image, Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage, known lovingly to Filipinos as Ina ng Antipolo. Her name echoes across centuries, and today she begins a new chapter, not in the East, but here in Chino Hills, California. The story of Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage begins in 1626 during the early Spanish colonization of the Philippines. A newly appointed Governor General, Don Juan Niño de Tabora, brought with him a statue of the Blessed Virgin Mary from Acapulco, Mexico, carved from dark hardwood and dressed in fine garments. She was originally meant to protect the crew and passengers during their voyage across the treacherous Pacific. That galleon endured multiple storms, avoided shipwrecks and sickness, and made it safely to Manila Bay. The crew believed it was the intercession of the Blessed Mother. From then on, she was venerated as Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage. She was enshrined temporarily in the Jesuit church in Manila, but soon after was moved to a mission church in Antipolo, a place of quiet beauty and rolling hills. This is where the devotion blossomed. It wasn't long before stories of miracles spread. Between 1648 and 1748, the image was brought on 8 voyages between Manila and Acapulco aboard Spanish galleons. Each journey was dangerous. Pirates, storms, disease, and shipwrecks were constant threats. But each time, the ship carrying Our Lady's image arrived safely, often while others were lost at sea. Sailors refused to leave port without her on board. One particularly miraculous account was during a fierce typhoon off of the coast of Mexico. The ship carrying her began to break apart. As chaos erupted on deck, the captain placed her statue in the center of the vessel and led the crew in prayer. The wind subsided, the waters calmed, the crew survived. Word spread. She is not only a statue, she is a protector, a mother who journeys with her children. In another miracle, during a massive fire in Antipolo, the entire church burned to the ground, but her image remained untouched, protected from the flames. These miracles gave birth to centuries of pilgrimage, especially during May and Holy Week, when thousands walk barefoot from Metro Manila to her shrine, praying for safe travel, healing, and peace. The devotion to Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage extends far beyond Antipolo. In every part of the world where Filipinos live, work, or migrate, her presence is felt in homes, in churches, and in prayer groups. Her image is seen on car dashboards, travel bags, family altars, and OFW luggage. For many overseas Filipinos, devotion to her is a deeply personal act of faith, a way to stay connected to home, to family, and to the faith that carried them through generations. She has become more than a patron of travel. She is a symbol of protection, of return, and of enduring love. In 2025, this devotion found a new home in the Inland Empire at St. Paul the Apostle Catholic Church in Chino Hills. With deep love for their heritage and the desire to strengthen the spiritual lives of their community, the parish, led by Father Elmer Galiza, MS, commissioned a special replica of Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage from the Philippines. Designed by an artisan, crafted from fine wood, and painted with care, the statue was made to reflect the beauty of the original image in Antipolo. Via the Philippine Airlines, the statue was flown across the Pacific, a journey not unlike those she made centuries ago aboard the Spanish galleons. Her arrival at St. Paul was quiet, prayerful, and filled with emotion. The Filipino ministry helped uncrate her, carried her gently into the church, and began to prepare her space, a place where families could pray, offer flowers, light candles, and find comfort in her presence. We gathered to welcome her, not just celebrating an event. We are embracing a legacy, one built on centuries of miracles, faith, and enduring devotion. Our Lady of Antipolo now stands among us, not only as a statue, but as a reminder that no journey is made alone, that no distance is too far for love, and that even in a foreign land, the spirit of home lives on. She is here for all of us, for the traveler, for the migrant, for the mother praying for her children, for the child learning to pray, for the faithful seeking peace. The arrival of Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage in Chino Hills would not have been possible without the tireless efforts of the Filipino ministry of St. Paul the Apostle Catholic Church. From the moment the image was drawn, crafted, and even after it arrived at LAX, every detail was lovingly prepared. The image was carefully received, transported, and uncrated, handled with deep reverence by the ministry members and parish volunteers. Once inside the church, the team worked with devotion to assemble the base, prepare the vestments, and design the floral and candle arrangements that you see now to honor her presence. Her garments, carefully chosen and sewn, reflect not only tradition, but also the love and dedication of the Filipino community. Through prayers, coordination, and countless volunteer hours, the Filipino ministry completed every task with humility and joy. The liturgical planning, the music and hospitality, to reception logistics and event support. Their labor of love has given us a sacred space, a spiritual anchor, and a legacy of devotion for future generations. Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage, pray for the Filipino ministry and for all who serve with faith. Maraming salamat po. Mahal na Ina, we welcome you to your new home in Chino Hills.